Okay, here we go. This is kind of a hard one. 914. Non-constant growth. Microtech Corporation is expanding rapidly and currently needs to retain all its earnings. Hence, it does not pay dividends. However, investors expect Microtech to begin paying dividends beginning with a dividend of $1 coming 3 years from today. The dividend should grow rapidly at a rate of 50% per year during years 4 and 5. But after year 5, growth should be consistent, a constant 8% per year. If the required return on Microtech is 15%, what is the value of the stock today? So here we've got a couple of givens. Our required return is 15% and our growth rate is 8%. So here's what we're going to have to do. Here's our dividend at year 1 is 0. Here's our dividend at year 2. Now it tells us that beginning year 3 we get a dividend of $1, and then it's going to increase by 50. It's going to grow by 50% a year for 2 years, years 4 and 5. So all we have to do is say 1 times 1 plus the growth rate, or 1.5. All right. Then for dividend for year 5, we can just say dividend of year 4 is 1.5 times 1 plus the growth rate, which is 50%, and that will give us 2.25 for dividend of year 5. Now, after year 5, the growth becomes constant. So we can find and now we can use our constant growth formula. So we can find our dividend at year 6 equals our dividend at year 5 times 1 plus the growth rate. And that gives us a dividend at year 6 of 2.43. Now, we know our dividend at year 6, so we can find the price of our stock at year 5, and we can use our constant growth formula. So we can say our price of our stock at year 5 will equal dividend at year 6 divided by our return of the stock minus our growth rate. So here we can find our price at year 5 equals our dividend at year 6 divided by RS, C13 RS minus our C14, which is 8%. So we can find our price at year 5 of 34.7143. Okay, now we can discount all these back. We can discount all these back, each dividend from year 5 on back, plus the price at year 5 to find our value of the stock today. Okay, here's how you do it. We use our net present value. You can find your net present value formula, and the function arguments are, here we go. Our function arguments are our rate. Our rate that we're going to use is 15%. C13. Values, our first value is F11, which would be our dividends for year 1, all the way through F14. Okay, that would be our D4. Then our value for our final period, which is our 5th year, would be F15, which is our dividend of year 5, plus the price at year 5. That would be our values. And we just use those using the net present value function. Say OK, and it discounts them all back. And now we find our stock price at time period 0 equals $19.89. Good luck.